A very good evening. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshita. And first up, we've got some big news coming in. Rain wreaks havoc in Bengaluru yet again. Massive traffic jam reported on Hosur Road as 3 ambulances are also stuck in the traffic snarl in Hosur Road. So, of course, we have seen quite a bit of heavy rains come the nights in Bengaluru, and it has led to traffic snarls across the city on Hosur Road this time around. It looks like there's quite a bit of chaos and confusion and a huge traffic snarl of sorts on Hosur Road. 3 ambulances have also been stuck in that traffic jam. We understand that there is very slow vehicular movement, which is leading to quite a bit of chaos, a lot of frustration among the people stuck as well. Hosur Road is one of the busiest roads in Bengaluru, and at this time, of course, there's a lot of traffic flying back and forth, and also with the rains, it looks like the situation has become that much worse, and 3 ambulances are also stuck in that traffic jam. Well, in the last many days, we have seen horrific traffic snarls taking place in some of the busiest areas in Bengaluru, thanks to the unexpected showers that have been coming in every night. And this time on Hosur Road, we're looking at a lot of traffic snarls being reported. Well, what we have to keep in mind is that the monsoons are yet to arrive in Karnataka. This is the pre-monsoon showers, and already there's so much chaos. One just tends to wonder whether, in fact, the authorities are really prepared for the monsoons at all. Of course, we have seen that over the last 1 or 2 weeks, quite a bit of heavy rains have been witnessed in Nama city, and every single time it looks like there's a lack of preparedness in the air. My colleague Nishita joins us over the phone lines with more information. And Nishita, if you could take us through what is the situation on Hosur Road?
Well, in fact, we know that every time it rains, the situation in Bengaluru worsens. There is the issue of inundation, there is the issue of a tree falling, and of course, traffic is completely thrown out of gear. And that is what we're witnessing on the busy Hosur Road. Now, Hosur Road is one of the busiest roads in Bengaluru. It's the peak hour traffic on this stretch of road is absolutely unimaginable, Akshita. And when it starts raining, it becomes all the more chaotic. It has several institutions along it. There are several restaurants, there are malls, there are several colleges along it, there is a hospital as well. So this entire stretch of Hosur Road, all the way from Christ College to St. John's, is one of the busiest roads. And today, one of our viewers called in and said that 3 ambulances are stuck in traffic, in choco-block traffic that is refusing to move because of the heavy traffic. Now, we know that we have seen the BBMP come out and promise that they will bring in solutions as far as traffic, as far as handling the city traffic during rains.
Nishita, we'll come back to you for more details. Meanwhile, we have Dr. Reena Sunil now joining us over the phone lines. She is stuck in that traffic snarl on Hosur Road. Dr. Reena Sunil, if you can hear me, if you could take us through the situation now. Is the traffic moving at all?
Not the Hosur Road. This is the road which goes to Forest, and the one running parallel to that. We have 2 ambulances, one wanting to turn right towards Forum and one possibly wanting to go towards St. John's. This is the road in front of St. John's quarters and St. John's Wood. And so it's like jammed between the main road going towards Forum from St. John's, and this is the parallel road. And we've actually got 3 ambulances. One seems to have moved forward.
Right, Dr. Reena Sunil, if you could take us through exactly how long that's been the situation out there.
45 minutes. I'm just about managing to exit a bit. And I think the nearest police junction is hardly about 800 meters. If somebody decided to walk downwards, they could stop this, and get it moving.
Right, Dr. Sunil, also, if you could take us through if there are any police out there trying to navigate the traffic at all.
No, there is no police, nothing whatsoever. People are self-navigating and going crisscross in all directions. And now the jam was hugely because to permit at least one ambulance to move.
Right. Dr. Sunil, thank you so much for talking to us and taking us through exactly what's happening out there. But clearly quite a bit of traffic. This is on the road very close to Forum Mall is what we understand. And considering that it has rained pretty heavily, it looks like traffic has been thrown completely out of gear. 3 ambulances were stuck on that road. The people somehow managed to ensure that one of the ambulances got through. 2 more are still stuck there. For the last 45 minutes, this has been the situation. And we understand that there's absolutely no traffic police present there to bring the situation under control. So quite a bit of chaos being witnessed there for the last 1 hour is what we understand. Moving on, there's some good news in store. Rates of non-subsidized cooking gas has been slashed by 23 and 50 paise rupees per cylinder after the rupee's appreciation lowered import costs. Non-subsidized cooking gas cylinders cost 1,267 in Bengaluru, and now of course it has been slashed by 23 rupees and 50 paise. So a huge relief for a lot of people out there. We have seen that there was only recently an increase in the prices of LPG cylinders. There's been a lot of talk about also the kind of concession that's given, the number of cylinders with regards to the subsidized rates. But now we understand that the prices have come down, and that too by a considerable amount. Of prices coming down by nearly 23 rupees and 50 paise per cylinder there. This is of course keeping in mind the rupee's appreciation, which has led to the lowering of import costs. This is, of course, the third reduction that we are looking at. So no doubt people, Bengalurians, will be very, very happy with this particular reduction, keeping in mind, of course, that it is a basic necessity. And LPG prices will now be slashed by 23 rupees and 50 paise. It earlier cost 1,267 rupees in Bengaluru. Of course, that price will significantly come down with this particular slashing of rates. We have to keep in mind that this has been influenced to a large extent due to the fact that the rupee has appreciated, and hence this has led to a lot of differences in the import value as such, and that's what led to this good news coming our way. Well, in yet another shocking case of death on foreign shores involving an Indian, a Bengaluru-based youth was found dead in the US. Sachin Joseph Rayappa, who went missing in Iowa state of the US last Tuesday, was found dead on Friday. Sachin's grieving father spoke to News9 and expressed shock over the death of their son. My colleague Bansi joins us live from the newsroom with more information. Bansi, if you could take us through exactly what happened to Sachin Rayappa and where his body was found.
Well, Akshata, Sachin Rayappa, a student from Bengaluru, he studied most of his education in Bengaluru, completed his degree in commerce from Bengaluru, and then went on to join Ernst & Young, where he was working. He was on deputation. He went to the US, and where he was working at Iowa State. This was a 6-month contract, really, where he had to go and complete his duties in the US. And he was almost completing it, and he was scheduled to return next month. But he never returned because he went missing on the 27th, and soon after he has been found dead. In fact, the authorities, the US authorities, took up the case after Ernst & Young made a complaint that Sachin was missing, and under very mysterious circumstances he went missing. And Sachin Rayappa, who went missing in the US, his body was fished out of a river. In fact, authorities telling us that his body was found in a river. First of all, he went missing, and after 24 hours, after nearly 30 hours, the police take a complaint, because under US law, a person has to be missing for about 24 hours before they officially take a case of a missing person. So they had to complete for that 24 hours to be complete. And thereafter they took up the formal case, and the police thereafter, the sheriff of the place, fished out the body out of the Des Moines River, which is a tributary of the Mississippi, and the body has been sent for autopsy. The autopsy is being done just now, even as we speak, and perhaps a report should come thereafter. The family suspects that it is something very mysterious, because a boy who was very stable, who was in good health, has suddenly went missing, and then he was found in a river.